It's just comedy.
The Jell-O Program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra.
Thank you. This is Groucho Marx. Well, here I am, stepping in over my head again.
With Fibber McGee and Molly.
Folks, this is just as new to me as it is to you.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Benny, this is Rochester.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Well, what an original greeting.
Hello and welcome to another week of comedy, funny, haha, on Dwayne Old Time Radio. One thing, please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy what I'm doing, subscribing is 100% free. Also, one more thing, if you have a few seconds or 1 minute, please leave a review on your preferred podcast service, especially if you're on Apple, Spotify, or really just your preferred podcast service. Thank you, and hope you enjoy. Fred Allen starts the month, October, from 2 episodes from his series Hour of Smiles, 2 episodes from Hour of Smiles, To Buy or Not To Buy, To Buy or Not Buy a Toupee is the name of the episode. April 18th, 1934, and then their 61st episode, Bedlam Department Store, April 25th, 1934.
The curtain is lowered, the studio darkened, the camera starts, and we bring you the latest news of the week. Bedlam News sees nothing, shows all. Baseball season opens and crowds throng parks to greet their favorites. New York City, Mrs. Oswald Snug buys first ticket for the Giants' opening game. You have to wait in line very long to buy the first ticket, Mrs. Snug?
Well, I stood my ground for 2 days and 2 nights, but it's worth it.
Are you a regular baseball fan?
Fan, nothing. I don't even care about the game. My husband ran away 2 years ago, and I hear he's playing second base for the Giants. If he is,
you'll see he gets home all right, huh?
You said it, busybody.
Mr. Adam Hartburn buys the first Frankfurter.
Yeah, get him red hot. Get him while they're hot here.
Hey, let me have one of them pork zeppelins, son.
Mustard and chili?
Yeah, give me the works.
Pardon me, will you pose for a picture, Mr. Hartburn?
Oh, you bet. Catch me taking the first bite.
Okay, man bites dog. This is news. Rome, Italy. Premier Mussolini levies 50% tax on all bachelors. Single men venture opinions behind closed doors. Mr. Garibaldi Monte.
I got a no job. I got a no wife. I got a nothing. But I got to pay 50%. There's no place like a Rome.
Sylvester Galuppi. Man about what's left of town.
Sure, 50% of tax. Married man got a better half. Single man, he's not got a quarter. I'm lucky I got a black shirt. I got a daughter sent to the laundry.
Atlantic City, New Jersey. Contestants in approaching baby parade trained for prizes. Babies and mothers appear confident. Mrs. Lung, mother of last year's winner, predicts victory.
My baby Buster won in 1933 in a dry year. This year, he's back on the bottle.
You think Buster'll win again?
It's a cinch. My husband is one of the judges.
Buster Lung speaks for himself.
I'm 100 to 1 shot, folks. Last year I came through with 1 tooth, but I've been using Ipana, and this year I'm going in with 3 teeth and my gums in great condition.
Warsaw, Indiana. Dillinger holds up local police station and escapes with bulletproof vests and ammunition.
Stop it. There he goes. Shoot him in the pants. He's got on a bulletproof vest.
Shucks, a clean getaway.
Local officer tells what happened.
Well, folks, he just busted in, made himself to hum. Didn't have much to say, but what he did say was potent.
Are you sure it was Dillinger, officer?
Yes, sir, positive. When he took his gun out to my back, I was full of splinters.
That's Dillinger, officer. This Bedlam News Service will be brought to you each week. If you've ever seen an Army and Navy game, ladies and gentlemen, I know that you have heard the songs in this next medley. They are the Marine song, When the Caissons Go Rolling Along and Anchors Aweigh. 3 rousing numbers, you have to admit. They'll be sung by Ted Webb, our singing troubadour. Thank you. Lenny Hayton and his Ipana troubadours have just played a medley of tunes from the Ziegfeld Follies of 1934, featured by Lenny's own performance at the piano. And now for my little show. Tonight we take you to the office of the Bedlam News. I am the editor, and judging from the wrinkles in my suit here, it's about time I went to press.
Hello, Bedlam News. The editor, yes, Mr. Allen's here.
Hello. Yes, the Bedlam News is on the street morning, noon, and night. You can pick it up any place. Yes, I know you can. We've had 2 nasty letters from the street cleaning department. No, the racetrack editor isn't here. Well, he picked 2 horses yesterday. They didn't come in. Yes, he's getting even. He didn't come in today. Okay.
He has a lot of nerve.
Well, everything's wrong. I think I'll tie a piece of meat to every paper we print.
Meat for what?
Well, if the Bedlam News is going to the dogs, we've got to cater to them.
Are your assignments ready?
Yes, tell the society editor there's a dance at the nudist camp tonight. I want him to cover it.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Hi-Hat complained about the society column this morning.
Was her butler listed among the guests again?
No, it was a typographical error.
Well, we only said she has the biggest parties in the 400.
I know, but there was an N in parties instead of an R.
Another bloomer, eh? She'll sue us for plenty.
She'll have to get in line.
Bedlam News, the Associated Press, the headline for the next edition. All right, what is it? The city economy bill has passed? Yes. Mounted policemen will ride 3 on a horse, huh? That's bad luck, isn't it? Okay. Take that, Miss Brent.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Allen.
Well, if I had the ill luck to meet you socially...
No, I'm the new cartoonist.
Oh, yes. Well, if you want to draw, I haven't a cent.
No, it isn't that. You see, I can't think of a word to end up this cartoon with.
Now, let me see. Oh, it's the Ratzenjammer kids, eh?
Yes, you see, in the last picture, the kids hit the captain over the head with a cane.
And he says, pow?
No, pow is for pie in the face.
What about zoom or zowie?
No, zoom is when they hit the captain with a baseball bat, and zowie's for a kick in the pants.
I see. Well, I have my cane here. We might try it.
Oh, yeah. Hit me over the head. Let's see how it sounds.
Fine. Take off your hat.
Okay, I'm ready.
There you are.
Well, what is the word I need?
Zick.
Thanks.
Anyone waiting, Miss Brent?
There's a little boy and a moron.
Send them in. I'll feel at home with either one of them.
Yes, sir.
Well, this must be him here. Yeah.
Are we speaking to the editor?
Yes, aren't you flattered meeting the brains of this paper, my little man?
Flattered? I've seen better sheets than this in a 10-cent hotel.
That was funny, all right.
Who invited you to crawl into the conversation?
Yeah, well, I'm with Happy here.
Oh, you are. Say, what would you charge to act as a strolling nightmare for a man who walks in his sleep?
Now, wait a minute, Greeley. Lay off, my friend.
If I had the mind of a 6-year-old boy, I'd tell you both a thing or two.
Well, we can't hang around here till you grow up mentally.
Well, good work, Happy.
Now, wait a minute. This is a newspaper office.
Yeah, you buy bright things of children, don't you?
Yes. Which one of you is the child?
I am. I say the bright things.
Mm-hmm. And who is this gentleman who reeks so strongly of paregoric?
Oh, he's my ghostwriter.
Yep. Just mention any subject and we'll make up a bright saying that'll slay you.
Something about school?
Something snappy about school, Baltimore.
Yeah, come here, Minnie Tail.
That's great. I'm ready.
So what?
The teacher said, what caused Adam and Eve to leave the Garden of Eden? And I said, oh, it must have been something they ate.
I just got it myself.
That's fine, boys. I'm a little cramped for time here. I'll laugh in shorthand.
What do you generally give with stuff like this?
I generally give people 5 minutes to get out of my office. That's 2.5 minutes apiece for you.
Give me a snappy comeback, Bolivar.
Well, let's beat it. I'll think of something while we're running.
Yes, and good riddance.
The There's a man outside biting his nails.
See if he wants some mayonnaise.
Yes, sir.
Are you the sporting editor?
Yes and no.
I'm Wildcat Throckmorton, a common welterweight champ.
Oh, yes, I saw your bout last night.
Yeah, what's the idea? Writing up the fight in the obituary column.
I saw someone climb into the ring when you went down for the 10th time, and naturally I thought it was the Undertaker.
No cracks, bum. When I was using strategy, I had my opponent on the ropes.
I know. He kept looking for you every time you fell out of the ring.
What do you mean? I was faking him into position.
Position for what? Hide and go seek?
Never mind that. I want you to print my story. I'm challenging any part of Conera, and you can throw in Maxie Bear, too. I'll lick them both the same night.
You better fight them in Greenland. The nights are 6 months long up there.
Why, you punk. For 2 pins, 60% of the gate, and a split in the picture rights, I'd punch you in the nose.
Go on. Get out of here before I harvest that cauliflower on your ear.
Now, wait a minute. Don't be hasty. No rough stuff. I'll go quiet.
Well, hurry up then and beat it.
No hard feelings, buddy. So long.
Oh, I didn't know you were so brave.
Oh, I knew he wouldn't start anything.
Why not?
Don't be silly. Prize fighters won't fight for nothing these days. Bedlam News. No, the exchange editor isn't in just now. He's down at the pawn shop exchanging his watch for $2. Yes, the financial editor is with him. He's waiting to borrow the $2. Okay.
The typesetter phoned for the want ad column.
But there's only one ad here. Take it, will you? We'll exchange 2 used penguins and 1 compass for electric pad and raccoon coat. Right, Admiral Byrd, Box 1, Little America.
Yes, sir. There's a little girl outside. She's sitting on pins and needles.
Dress her wounds and send her in.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Portland. I'm glad to see you carrying a copy of the Bedlam News.
Yes, Papa wants you to change it for a clean one.
Well, how did you happen to get a dirty copy?
It isn't really soiled. Papa says the whole paper's full of ink spots in between the words.
Well, let me see it. I don't see any spots.
See? There's one after that word, however.
However, comma. Listen, tell your father these ink spots are punctuation marks.
He'll never know what those are.
Hasn't he ever heard of punctuation?
I'll intimate that he thinks it's something that happens to a tire.
Punctuate your tire, I guess he thinks an adverb is one of those sayings like, all is not gold in your bridge work.
Oh, I'm not that dumb. I've read the book.
The book of adverbs?
I'll say Anthony Adverbs. It's swell.
Don't tell me you finished Anthony Adverbs at your age.
Oh, I couldn't read it all the way through.
Why not?
Well, I belong to the Book of the Month Club. If I don't finish a book in 30 days, I have to start on the next one.
I see. I'll have to look into that Anthony Adverbs.
Yes, you can get it at the library, but you'll have to make 2 trips.
Fine. Say, does the family like the Bedlam News?
Yes, Mama's been taking your beauty advice.
That's great. The Senate always uses my word remover. Whenever they have occasions to remove a word, they always write to me.
Well, Mama rubbed some of your wrinkle vanisher on her face.
Did she get results?
Oh, yes. Her wrinkles went away, and her mouth almost closed up.
Hey, that must have been a help if your mother's mouth got smaller.
Papa thought it was a great improvement.
I can imagine.
That Mama was boiling. Her mouth finally got so small, she had to talk through a straw.
Fancy. Bedlam News. Yes, the pet and animal editor speaking. Have you a pet? No, not do you, have you? Oh, your canary disappeared 3 days ago, and your cat is molting, hey? Well, that's the answer. Tell your cat he's no gentleman. Maybe he'll give you the bird. Okay.
Well, I guess I'll stroll along.
If there's anything we can do for you in the paper, let me know.
You could give Papa some publicity with his invention.
What's his latest?
Papa's working on a cellophane top for bridge tables.
Why should anyone want to see through the top of a bridge table?
Oh,
Oh, it's important. As soon as the bridge game starts, you can look down and see who's kicking who.
Well, goodbye, Portland.
Am I leaving?
You are, or else.
I get it. Well, peekaboo.
Now we're getting someplace.
Don't forget your radio column isn't written.
Oh, yes. Turn on my radio. I'll pan the first program you get. Hello. Bedlam News. Yes. Yes, this is the sporting editor. Golf rules. You're at the 15th hole and it's getting dark. What should you do? Just put a tail light on your caddy and play the other 3 holes. Okay.
Well, Mr. Allen, you'd better go out and get your inquiring reporter column. What's the question
I'll
today?
just pop out and ask a few people what they think of the new tax rates proposed by Congress. I'll be back in just a minute.
Yes.
Oh, mister. Pardon me, mister. Are you interested in the new income tax schedule?
No, thanks. I got trouble enough with the old one.
Just a moment, sir. I'm the inquiring reporter.
Yes, what is it?
What do you think of the proposed income tax bill?
Why, it's an outrage. Why, just imagine. If I make $1 million, the government takes away 63% of it. I tell you, I won't stand for it.
Thank you. And what is your occupation?
To me? Why, I haven't had a job in 5 years. I'm a preferred bum.
Pardon me, madam. Madam, I'm from Bedlam News.
Huh?
What do you think of the new income tax?
Well, talk to me that time with you. I'm back too full of blood, man.
Oh, excuse me. Mister, pardon me, sir. I'm a reporter.
What's eating you, you heel?
Just a moment of your time, my good man. What do you think of the proposed tax on coconut oil?
Say, if people wants to oil their coconuts, it's okay with me, buddy.
Now, listen, we never been properly introduced.
I just want to ask you...
Well, the answer is no.
Well, you don't seem to understand. I only want to ask you about the income tax.
Oh, yeah? I'm wise to your kind. Last night, a guy wanted to get my views on the Chinese situation. The next thing I know, I'm stuck with a $3 check at a chop suey joint.
You have my sympathy. But really, miss, this is no flirtation. My weakness is stamp collecting.
Oh, is that so? I suppose I ain't good enough for you, huh? Sour grapes, that's what it is. I got a good line to slap your face.
Oh, here we go. Mister, just a second. Stop.
Yes, sir. Were you addressing me?
Could I have a word with you?
Why, certainly, sir. I'm in no hurry.
I just want to ask you. I hope you'll tell me the truth.
Oh,
now.
go right ahead, sir.
Well, it's about the income tax.
Oh, good heavens, I knew it. I shouldn't have done it.
What are you talking
Please
about?
don't arrest me, sir. I know I should have paid more. It was my wife's fault. Please, get me this up.
I'm not interested.
Please have mercy, sir. You've got a kind face. Here, here's $200 for yourself.
But I don't want...
Now put it away. Somebody's coming. Bye, sir. Thank you. You don't know how much I appreciate it.
Hey, you. What is it, officer?
Well, I got the goods on you this time, impersonating a federal officer, eh? I've been watching you.
Now, see here, Bobby.
I heard you shake that sap down for some dough. Come on, here comes the wagon. We'll take a little ride.
Here. Find another place to grab me, officer. You're no osteopath, you know. I can explain this.
Explain it to the judge, eh? Well, come on now. We'll give you a chance. Get in the wagon.
Now, here, let me out. I demand an open patrol in this weather. I demand my right. Despite all threats and warnings, I will play the leading role myself. I am also available for smokers, stags, private parties, and box lunch picnics. For rates, call the Bedlam News. I thank you.
Overture's going in, Mr. Allen.
Candy, chocolate, chewing gum, small cigarette
Programs, souvenir programs for 10 nights in a bridge club. Programs, souvenir programs.
Father! Hey, wake up! Wake up, Father! Hey, Pop!
Oh, it's you, Junior. Your ma home yet?
No, the old lady ain't here yet.
How many times have I told you not to say hey?
Well, I can't say she is when she ain't, can I?
Well, too much for me. I can't handle you, Junior. Gosh, we passed curfew time. She's still down there at Mrs. Slade's Bridge Club, eh?
We better go down and fetch her, Pa. She'll lose her shirt.
Lose her shirt? She's already lost 2 of my shirts. Blames it on the laundry. Well, get your tam o' shanter on, son. I'll tuck up my overalls to look like niggers we'll get.
Okay, Pop, let's go.
Wow, what a night. Oh, the old home ain't been the same since your ma got Culbertson conscious. She's at the gall-down Bridge Club every night a-playing or a-kibitzing.
Yeah, Pa. I heard her bid the grand slam in her sleep last night.
Yep, and she's always a-doubling the blankets, too.
This is the dive, ain't it, Pop?
Yep, you better get in first, Junior. She won't come out for me. Here, I'll open the door for you.
2 spades.
3 clubs.
3 no trump.
Double.
Mother! Is my mother in there?
Get away from them now pickled onions. Hey, Mrs. Morgan, ain't this your breath?
Listen, Tapster, you mustn't say hey.
Oh, Junior, my baby. Why did you come here, my darling?
Oh, Mother, dear Mother, come home with me now. The clock in the steeple strikes 2.
Oh, Junior, dear Junior, don't raise such a row. I'll wipe up the flour with you.
Hey! Hey, Mrs. Morgan, why don't you and your brat go home? This ain't no place for a child. Supposing someone wants to call a spade a spade.
Oh, now that you've won my last dime, Mrs. Simon Slade, you ain't got no more use for me tonight.
Ah, shut your trap. You had a free lunch, didn't you?
Come on.
Yes,
Well, whose fit is it?
Hey, Ma, look what I got.
Get away from them now pickled onions, I told you. Come in.
Hello, Pop.
Why, Joe, what are you a-doing here?
I've come for you, Jenny. That clock in the steeple's slow. You should have been home an hour ago.
Well, 'twas like this, Joe. We was a-playing contract. I was north, Mrs. Twitchell was south.
Stop it. You're a-fibbing to me, Jenny. Ever since the Civil War, there ain't no north and south.
Hey, I'm a-trying to run a bridge club here.
Yes, Mrs. Slade, and it's a-ruining my happy home. Jenny here used to be a homebody. Oh, woe is me. I wish I were personally dead.
Oh, don't say that, Joe.
You're setting Junior a horrible example, Jenny.
Forgive me, Joe. Forgive me. I fear our boy's got his mother's gambling blood in his veins.
Oh, better he were dead than to spend a third of his life being a fourth.
No, it's my fault. I'll never finesse in Mrs. Slade's again, Joe. Never.
Good riddance. And how about the 50 cents you still owe me?
Curse you for a scheming hussy, Mrs. Slade. Here's your 50 cents. But money getting this way won't do you no good.
Joe, where'd you get all that money?
Oh, I won it shooting crepe down at the undertaker's.
Oh, Junior, what's the matter, darling? What's hurting you?
My tummy.
It's them there pickled onions. They ate the whole bowl of them.
Oh, don't go away, Mother. Stay near me. You too, Pa.
Why, Joe, look how pale he is.
Oh, promise him you won't go back to the bridge table, Jenny.
Well, I'll try, Joe. I'll try. But it's been over a half hour now since I played a hand. And see how I'm a-trembling. I see cards. Spades. No trump. Grand slam. Doubles.
Are you vulnerable, Ma?
Oh, please get well, Junior. And I promise I'll never play bridge again. Not even auction.
Auctions speak louder than words, Jenny.
Pappy, I think I'm a-going out in spades.
Going out in spades, yes. Gabriel will trumpet, Junior. Is there anything you want?
Just one thing, Pa. If I die,
Yes, Junior.
bury me with simple honors.
Question box is open for no business, ladies and gentlemen. And this postcard marked return in 5 days comes from Mr. Manuel S. Lehrfeld of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Mr. Lehrfeld says, quote, "There comes a time in the life of every man when he has to make a momentous decision. Either he grows old with a scalp that looks like the husk of a honeydew melon, or he buys a toupee. Which do you advise?" Unquote. I am glad that you have brought this question up, Mr. Lehrfeld. Many men ramble through their 50s and 60s trying to get by on one hair. They part it and try wearing it as a pompadour until the hair tires of it all and kisses the scalp a hurried goodbye in self-defense. Hundreds of white-collar men today owe their white collars to dandruff. I advise a toupee. Always remember, with the toupee, it isn't the upkeep, it's the overhead. And if perspiration on the forehead is any criterion, the man with the toupee is the hottest man in town. If you are in the market for a scalp doily, look well. Look well before you make the down payment, because the chances are you'll look just horrible afterwards. If you distrust my advice about covering your head with one of these wind-blown poultices, ask the man who combs one. Think it over, Mr. Learfeld, and remember that old saying, it's hair today and gone tomorrow. Mr. Learfeld. If you, too, have a problem pearling your brows, ladies and gentlemen, why not send it to me on a postcard? And I shall be happy to remove the weight from under your hat, even as I have placed the weight on Mr. Learfeld's scalp tonight. This is Fred Allen saying good, spelled Ipana, night, spelled Sal Hepatica. And don't forget, next Wednesday night, the Hour of Smiles brings you comedy. Drama.
Take back your ring, Lord Naseltone. I'm only a chambermaid.
Love conquers occupations, my pretty little biddy.
Weather reports.
Thursday hot, Friday cold, Saturday...
Stock market reports.
Don't miss American Cuspidor.
And music. At great waste of time, trouble, and money, we bring you the Bedlam news. The curtain is lowered, the studio darkened, the camera starts, and we bring you the latest news of the day. The Bedlam news sees nothing, shows all. Jamaica, Long Island, legalized betting returns to eastern racing tracks. State Senator Davidson opens festivities.
My friend, I think betting is a great thing for the taxpayer. The little money he has left after all his taxes are paid won't buy him anything. He might as well put it on a horse.
Hotshot Malcolm, bookmaker, has his opinion.
Legalist betting is here to stay. When the automobile was invented, I bet a guy 6-2 and even that the horse would come back. And here he is.
John Dunce, office worker, welcomes betting.
I lost my shirt here today, but it's legal. Well, it's the old saying. I made my bet so I can lay in it.
Memphis, Tennessee, warm weather brings out hitchhikers. Boys and girls give roadside outlook for summer season. Mr. Norman Steer, motorist, raises objections. Mr. Steer.
Hitchhiking has got to go. Last year, you couldn't see the scenery on account of the billboard. This year, you can't see the billboards on account of hitchhikers.
Hitchhikers of both sexes disagree. Miss Fawn McGurk.
I'm a school teacher, and I'm hitching to South Carolina to see my folks. I'm hoping to make 200 miles a day, barring accidents and monkey business.
Mr. Henry Clay has his difficulties.
Yes, sir. I gotta do all my hitching in the daytime. Nobody can see my thumb at night.
Nanking, China. Japan closes China's open door. Listen closely, please.
Open up, you get your Chinese pigtail.
Flash. Dillinger scenes simultaneously in several cities throughout the country. Boston, Massachusetts.
I came home unexpectedly last night. I heard a noise in my wife's closet, and it might have been diligence, so I didn't look.
Berkeley, California.
My husband woke up this morning and missed 80 cents from his pants pocket. I convinced him it was Dillinger.
Miami, Florida.
I was out fishing today, and something pulled on my line, but it got away. Might have been Dillinger.
Somewhere in America.
This is Dillinger. These reports from different parts of the country is on the level, folks. That's me all over.
Cambridge, Massachusetts. Spring athletic season gets underway at Harvard. Captain of scrub team is optimistic.
With our new pails and brushes, we'll give Harvard a scrubbing this year that'll make Yale look foolish. Come along, Biddy.
Thank you, gentlemen, this Bedlam News Service comes to you weekly. And now I'm going to ask Sylvia Frews to sing, what is your first number, Sylvia? Thank you, Lenny. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just heard Lenny Hayton and his Ipana Troubadours play a medley of tunes from Girl Crazy, featuring Lenny Hayton's nimble fingers at the piano. I wanted to tell you something more about the Ipana Dental Charm Contest and the free trip to the Chicago World's Fair here, but that'll have to wait a few minutes. For now, we take you to the Bedlam department store. While I'm drinking some coffee to stay awake long enough to give the employees a pep talk, Lenny takes us to the meeting.
To speak to you employees of the Bedlam department store at this pep meeting. And into each life, some rain must fall. And to prove it, I present Mr. Allen.
Oh, thank you. I know you have all enjoyed Miss Pringle's message on shoplifting. And I hope when you leave the store tonight, you will remember Miss Pringle's words and take something away with you. But don't let me catch you. That reminds me of a very funny story. I'm not going to have time to tell it, so we'll all just have a good laugh and let it go at that. Thank you.
You said you had an idea to boom business.
Yes, Perkins. Starting tomorrow, I'm giving away free candy. Children will come from miles around, naturally, and get lost in the store. When the mothers come to look for their young, I want you to see that they do some shopping. Remember, no rough stuff. But you can hide the kiddies under the counters until the mothers ransom them with sales. And now that the meeting has taken up most of your lunch hour, we'll sing the store song and march gaily back to our counters. Ready? Go.
Selling over the Bedlam store. With all that pay, we'll work and play. We'll get our all and more.
Bedlam department store. Mr. Allen's office? Hold the line.
Hello. No, madam. We've discontinued our charge accounts. Starting today, we're doing a cash and carry business. I can sit on a what? Well, we're all out of tax, but I'll sit on something just as good. Yes. Listen, I don't care if you're head of the Light Brigade. You can't charge in here. Goodbye.
She has her nerve.
Those charge accounts are what ruined me.
Really?
Oh, I have nightmares every night. I see nothing but cuticles.
Cuticle where?
On the hands of the receivers.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Yes, take a memo. Starting tomorrow, all floor walkers will wear squeaky shoes.
Squeaky shoes for what?
To keep the sales girls awake during business hours. Also, move the aspirin counter into my office
yes,
here.
Sir.
I've got more headaches than the customers.
Why don't you try marking down prices?
Prices are too low now. Why, burglars broke into the store last night and didn't steal a thing.
Why not?
When they saw the prices, it was cheaper for them to come back when the store was open and buy the stuff.
Hello? Yes, I'll tell him.
What? Who is that?
Someone at the complaint counter.
Well, a complaint is better than no business at all. I'll see what's wrong.
I want to see the manager.
Yes, but I've sent for Mr. Allen.
Well, what's askew, Mr. Moffat? Well,
where in the world can I find a pair of the new May West corsets?
Straight rear, madam.
Not straight rear. I said May West.
Oh, round in front, madam.
Oh, thank you.
Where do I get... Pardon me, where do I get things to match my complexion?
Leather goods, 2 aisles over.
What the idea?
Well, here's more trouble.
No, yes, she's bum. I wouldn't listen.
But, Matilda, baby, you're busting up a beautiful romance on me.
Well, what is your complaint, folks?
Well, I'll tell you.
Don't listen to him, mister. I'm bringing back my hope chest here.
Look, she's breaking my heart.
Hasn't our hope chest been satisfactory, madam?
I'm changing my plans, mister, and my heart isn't in your chest.
Listen to her. She's driving me crazy. I'm telling you, my heart is chopped up like a herring.
Herring or gefilte fish, I'm returning the chest.
What's happened to your engagement, Matilda?
Business is business, and Cupid doesn't live here anymore.
I'll tell you what happened. What happened to me shouldn't happen to a puppy. Everything is going like a bug in a jar. Until last night, I'm taking her to Radium City.
Oh, you joined the great majority, eh?
Well, in a picture comes a fella, Clark Gable, or something, and he starts kissing and schmoozing with vampires.
Ah, that's a man.
Well, so soon as Gable's doing his stuff, Matilda here, she's turning to me and she's saying to herself, so you're calling yourself hot stuff, eh? Free on you.
Free again on your finger.
here, you two can exchange buoys at 20 paces outside. Here's your money, Matilda.
So what are you doing with the money, Lamb Kim?
I got Gable's address. I'm buying a ticket to Hollywood.
Don't leave me flat, honeysuckle.
Yes, you can't rush off without one last word, Matilda.
Okay, you want a last word? Here it is. Fui.
You see?
Bedlam Department Store. Yes, he's here.
Hello. Yes. Yes, Mrs. Babel. You want 2 packages of Jello sent over COD. Okay. Yes, ma'am, right away. Well, you know the Bedlam service. You'll have your Jello in 2 shakes. Okay.
The efficiency man called up.
Has he made any improvements in the store?
Yes, he fired himself today.
Good. Where is Miss Pride, a store detective?
She's working in men's underwear this afternoon.
She is? Well, tell her to get back into her own clothes. You tell her I hired her for plain clothes work and not modeling.
Yes, sir. Oh, I forgot. There's a little girl waiting in the anteroom.
Raise the ante and tell her I'll see her.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Portland. I'm always happy to see a good customer.
I'm good, all right. I'm just coming back from church.
That's fine.
I'll intimate I only expected to do some window shopping, but your windows are so dirty, I had to come inside to see what you're selling.
Well, what's on your mind?
Well, first I want to return these stockings for Mama.
Oh, yes. Sheer?
No, she isn't here. She just set the stockings down.
Oh, yes. These are our Van Winkle hose.
Mama knew they were Van Winkle, all right. As soon as she put them on, she had a rip in both of them.
Well, that's the worst of these cotton stockings. The government plows under every 4th stocking, you know.
Papa says anybody who buys your stockings certainly gets a run for his money.
And you tell Papa if he spent the best years of his life in a basement, he'd be no bargain.
That's what Mama says sometimes.
No kidding.
Yes, Mama says when they took Papa's tonsils out, they should have kept the tonsils and thrown Papa away.
Oh, it's too bad Papa never came out of the ether.
He was just born too soon, I think.
You mean he was born once too often, don't you?
No, Papa's a self-made man. If he was born today, the NRA would have taken him over.
Yes, I think Papa's head would be a violation these days.
I'll intimate Papa's head comes under unfinished business.
I get it. He's anything but right mentally. But what about your shopping?
Oh, yes. I want to get a cigar holder for Uncle Felix.
Something fancy?
Yes, a cigar holder with a nose guard if you have one.
Does Uncle Felix smoke his cigars short?
I'll say half of the time you can't tell whether he's smoking a cigar or whether his chewing tobacco's on fire.
You're telling me? We're having a sale of blankets if you're interested.
No, I'm no Indian giver.
Well, how about something for Aunt Lily?
No, I'm going to buy her a lorgnette.
Oh, is she having trouble with her eyes?
Is she? The last time she was at our house, she broke up the whole dinner.
On account of her eyes?
Yes, she handed her prunes back to Mama and said, "This caviar has seeds in it."
Bedlam Department Store. Yes, ma'am. You want to return your canary and parrot? What's wrong? Last night, when you were entertaining your boyfriend in the parlor, the canary said, "Peep, peep," and the parrot said, "Peep nothing, take a good look." Okay. Give the birds some hush money and send them back.
There are 2 more things on my list here.
Okay.
I want to get something for Cousin Luther. He likes to eat breakfast in bed.
Have you seen our new Servador twin beds?
No.
Just what you want. It's a combination bed with a grill under the pillow, a toaster on the side, and a percolator at the foot of the bed.
Oh, he'll be crazy about that. But where can he get his eggs?
There's a hen that lives under the bed and lays eggs in the mattress.
Oh, that's swell. Shall I take it with me, or will you send it?
Why don't you go down to the bundle counter and we'll wrap both of you up and deliver you to Mom.
Oh, that'll be fun. When she sees me in a bundle again, she'll think the stork is getting absent-minded.
That's fine. Goodbye, Portland.
Peekaboo.
There's a lady here who wants to get a game of ping pong for a little boy.
Tell her I'm too busy to play ping pong with kids during business hours. I'm going out. What's the trouble, Miss Sales?
They need you in the sheet music department right away.
Oh, I hope they don't call on me to sing unless it's an obligato. My voice today.
Now, you'd better hurry. The sales girl is having some trouble.
Okay, I'll be right back.
That old pan liver, that cold ran liver, he don't say nothing. He does.
Here. Who are you, my raucous thrush?
Who am I? Who's he? Why, I'm Roy Ratwell. Roy Ratwell. Hail, hello, hail, fellow, all wet. I mean, all met.
You
wet.
look like a shabby hillbilly to me.
A flabby bill, a shillbelly, why, you know, they stole me. They called me Good Slime Time Roy. I'm a street sweeper. I mean, a street slinger. A street singer, a palisadoga ringer, and a singer, and a upana, I mean, a ipana, snooper, pooper, droopador, and on the hour of smells. I mean, smile, and I can sing better than Booty Rally and Phil me a Goose, Sylvia Fruce, and I can sing rings around wet Ted with Ted Webb.
I've been trying to sell him some sheet music.
Oh, trying to sell me some meat music. You know, I want the songs that my dad and mammy sang when I was a little tot. Songs like Liver, Stay Away from My Cat, my dog. I mean, well, anyway, and the old winning spiel. Spinning wheel.
Now, see here, my gibbering windbag.
Oh, who's a whibbering gin jag? I'm as quiet as a louse, a moose, a souse, a mouse.
Do you sing on the radio?
Of course I sing on the radio. Why, I want songs to sing on a wart shave set, on short save wet, short rave slat, short slate. Oh, well, let it go.
Well, I get the general idea.
Yeah.
Now, here's a song from that motion picture, 8 Girls in a Boat.
Oh, boy, 8 boils on a goat. Oh, that's a hot one. Have you got that another fog on the lyre? I mean, log on the mire, in the fire.
Yes, that's one of our hottest songs. And how about Orchids in the Moonlight?
More kids in the moonlight. Oh, no. Give me a good He-Man song like Fanny Doesn't Give Beer Anymore.
How about trying the karaoke from Flying Down to Rio?
Crying the tapioca from Frying Down to Fleo? Oh, I'll cry anything once. But say, how about stepping out with me tonight, kiddo? I'm a lady with the devils. I mean, oh, look me over, kid.
Why, see here, you psalm-singing gigolo, just because she's a poor, tattered working girl.
A poor working girl. And I'm not a sing-somming jig-jar stage-alo. I mean, a song-jar jig, all work and no play keeps the doctor's apple away. I mean, the apple's doctor. All work, there's so much bad in the rest of us. I mean, the best of us, and there's so much wood in the good of it, and the good in the worst of us. You're a bigger bum than I am. Excelsior!
By gad, this has gone far enough. My dear sir, have you heard Tosti's goodbye?
Sure, he's a good guy. I mean, I've heard Tosti's good guy. Four score, and 7 beers.
Never mind Tosti's goodbye. Get ready for Atwell's farewell.
Flat smells farewell? No, sir. You don't make me laugh.
Hey, Muggsy.
Yes, Mr. Brown, what's the trouble?
Give this guy the Umbe's usher.
Oh, boy, the Arumbre Bushbe.
Oh, bless you. Out you go.
Here, let me go. Go, wait, you can't do this to me. Here, yell, help. He-hoo.
Until I get a new seat in these trousers.
Is the bank going to take the store over?
They can't lick me. I'm putting over the biggest coup today any department store has ever known. We'll clean up.
What is it?
A sale on Swiss cheese. The ideal hot weather dessert. The air blows through the holes in the cheese and ventilates the entire dinner table. Get it?
Have you advertised the sale?
On the front page of every paper in town, I've got sandwich men going around in three-decker formation. I've got a truckload of cheese on its way here now. The sale starts right away.
But I'm getting nervous. I wish you had the cheese in the store.
The truck will be here any minute. The Swiss Consul guaranteed delivery. Hello. What? Yes, Chief. They've hijacked my truckload of Swiss cheese. The Liederkranz gang, hey? Yes, I wouldn't buy their bootleg cheese last week, you see. They've been trying to muscle in here on my territory for a long time. See if you can pick up the scent and call me back.
Oh, this is terrible. You haven't a piece of Swiss cheese in that store.
That Liederkranz gang can't get away with this. I'll go through with the sale. I'll have cheese if I have to take it out of every mousetrap in town. Come in.
Hiya, Alan. Come in, fellas.
Okay, Louis.
So it's you. Liederkranz, Louis. I thought you'd be paying me a visit. Come across with my cheese now, all right?
Pipe down, you pansy salesman.
I got him covered, Louis.
Hey, let me slug him one just for old lang syne.
Why, you can't frighten me, boys. I used to room with Dracula.
And that stuff. You turned down my proposition last week.
Yes, you can't strong-arm me, Louis.
Huh? I got another deal waiting for your okay. You're advertising a big Swiss cheese sale, ain't you?
Yes, and I'm holding.
Yeah, well, I'm holding your truck. It'll cost you $1,000 to get your cheese back.
If I had $1,000, I wouldn't talk to you.
We'll give you 10 minutes to pay up, or we'll make this joint a shambles. Come on, fellas.
Yeah, we go.
Oh, you better pay them, Mr. Allen. They'll do something terrible.
Those rats can't steal the cheese from under my nose and get away with it. It isn't the principle of the thing with me, it's the money.
Mr. Allen, Mr. Allen.
What's up, George?
Well, the crowd has broken down the door. They want to buy the Swiss cheese you advertise.
A demonstration, hey?
We got nothing but American cheese. I brought it upstairs just outside the door.
Well, what good's that? They're hollering for Swiss.
Oh, look out!
Down on the floor. They're shooting from that roof.
I'm getting started.
No, here. You're still working for me. Listen, George, now you go out and bring in all those cheeses. Now, hurry.
Yes, sir. It's all in this truck. I'll beat up right here.
What are you going to do, Mr.
I've
Allen?
got an idea, Miss Sales. Where's my hat?
On your head.
All right, don't bother. I'll find it.
Here you are, Mr. Allen.
Fine. Now, keep down, George. Hand me one head of cheese at a time.
Yes, sir. Here. Take it.
Okay. Now, Miss Sales, put my hat on this cheese.
Yes, sir. Like this?
That's fine. Keep down on the floor, and don't get scared. When I hold this up, they're going to shoot at it. Watch.
Oh, look. Good heavens, it's full of holes.
Exactly. George, take this down and sell it for Swiss cheese. My sale is open.
Oh, goody. It's just what we need. I'll be right back.
Wait. Hand me another head, Miss Sales.
Here you are.
Keep down now. Here it goes. Those idiots think they're shooting at me.
Well, the profile does resemble you.
Don't be silly. A cheese has no nose.
If a cheese had a nose, it would be ashamed of itself.
This is no time for epigrams, Miss Sale. Give me another head.
Say, we'll have all the Swiss we need in a minute.
More cheese. More cheese. It's going like hotcakes, Mr. Allen.
Heck, George. They've stopped shooting.
Oh, God.
Come in.
Come on, salesman. You thought you could fool Liederkranz Louis.
You wasted your trick.
Please, boys, I appeal to your better nature. Won't you please keep shooting holes in these cheeses?
Oh, listen, boys. Didn't you ever have a mother who was yearning for a Swiss on rye?
Nothing doing. We want $1,000 right now.
Come in.
See here, who is the proprietor here? I am the Swiss counsel.
I'm Mr. Allen. What do you want?
Well, you have to stop selling that American cheese with a holes in it. It will ruin my country's business.
But it'll make this country American cheese conscious. It'll put thousands of unemployed back to work.
They're crazy about this American cheese with holes in it.
Let me fist.
Louis, it's up to you. I appeal to you in the name of patriotism. It's for the good old USA.
I'll report it to the League of Nations. Stand back, everybody.
Louis, shoot if you must, this old gray head, but don't spare the cheeses.
I'm with you, Mr. Allen. Boys, when I give the word, open fire on the cheeses.
Okay, Louis. American cheese for America.
Ready? And fire!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now a turn to our musical program and to Sylvia Fruit, who has been waiting for us with Give Me Something to Remember You by.
Now, Mr. Allen.
Well, the question box is back from Florida and looking fine. This postcard written in Esperanto comes from Mr. Al Bird at St. Mary, Kentucky. Mr. Bird says, quote, I am a wallflower, and thanks to my inferiority complex, have been walking backwards for the past 10 years. I want to overcome my bashfulness, and since I like to eat, I thought I could become an after-dinner speaker and kill two birds with this one postcard. Can you help me to become a toastmaster or an after-dinner wit? Unquote. Your letter has come to the right party, Mr. Bird. I have been speaking before, after, and during dinners all my life. The first after-dinner speakers, you know, were cannibal chiefs who used to grunt after they finished a wing of missionaries. Speakers still grunt today, but it is generally a tribute to the chef. The easiest way to master the gentle art of post-vitamin oratory is to spill a little water on your chair as the dinner starts. You will be happy to stand up when you are called on later. Rise briskly, clear your throat, and say, I'll take the check. You will be welcome at any dinner, Mr. Bird. And this speech will probably be greeted with cheers. When the stampede quiets down, just say, that reminds me of the two Irishmen. Everyone will get it at once. And before they can stop laughing, say, I thank you, and sit down. You can see how easy it is, Mr. Bird. If you ever feel as though your speech is going to lay an egg, move over near the Toastmaster. Nothing like dropped egg on Toastmaster. Get it? Mr. Bird. If you do have a problem that you want to get rid of, don't throw it out in back of the house with your spring cleaning. Send it to me on a postcard, and I shall be happy to make you the man of the hour even before daylight saving time comes in. This is Fred Allen saying good, spelled Titana, night, spelled Sal Hepatic. And don't forget, next Wednesday night, the Hour of Smiles brings you comedy. Drama.
Unhand my wife, you city slicker.
Oh, you mind your business, Hiram Jones.
Weather report.
Thursday, wet. Friday, wet. Saturday, want to buy a duck? Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Stock market news.
Hold American nickel till the operator gets your party.
And music.
This is the last announcement, ladies and gentlemen, of the great Ipana Dental Charm Contest. The last chance for girls and young women now listening to send in their photographs and make a bid for a free trip to A Century of Progress, Chicago. But it's still not too late. The contest does not close until next Monday, April the 30th at midnight. Choose one of your photographs tonight. Any kind will do. Write your name and address on the back and mail it to Ipana, I-P-A-N-A, care of the station to which you are now listening. Good night now until next Wednesday. Good night and keep smiling.
Selection Here Am I from Sweet Adeline was heard on this program. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Thank you for listening to and showing your support for my podcast. If you would like to receive notifications of when new episodes are posted, please subscribe to my channel. Well, hope you enjoyed, and until next time, stay safe, wish you well, and as always, peace.